think we're good. Yeah, so I was wrong about Arisa last week, but we're going to get right into it because I want to make this meta review a little bit shorter, so let's get right into it. Tank-wise, let's see here. Tanks. Ball bad. Arisa bad. Ball bad, Arisa bad because of Sombra. I think Sombra's really freaking good right now. I mean, I'll give Ball a C tier. Arisa, well, I'll give them both C tier because it's such a actually no, Ball just D tier. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Ball's D tier. I'm gonna say it. Sig, actually no, I changed my mind for the last time. These characters are decent with their own comps, but I just don't think they're good. I think they're too niche. Hog, put there at C. Because he's really good on Junkertown with Sig, so that's good. G4 stuff again when I'm streaming this. Wow, it's crazy. Ryan, I'm gonna put B tier because like he's still good on King's Row, but he's still niche. Like, but he's still like good with what meta is. Put Zara right next to him, and then I'll put Diva S tier, Winston A tier. I think that's pretty good for tanks, because the meta is still that Diva Winston brawl. You can put a Ryan in there with Zara maybe, but I think this is pretty solid. I want to put more stuff in D and C tier, to be honest, and keep these tiers a little bit cleaner. I've been thinking about the way I want to give you guys the meta reviews, so I mean, you know, here we are. What do we want to do next? DPS next, probably, right? I'm gonna put Hanzo bottom C tier because he's good on maybe Junker, but that's it. Oh yeah, Sombra S tier, not even a question. Reaper top A tier. Yeah, Reaper top A tier. Because I mean there's other comps that don't run him that are okay. I think Sombra's pretty universal though, like she's really good. Tracer's another one, she's bottom A tier for sure, because she's still good. Junk is C tier above Hanzo. Just very situational. But Junk's good on control centers still if you want to run that, but it's like not as good. So I'm gonna put that below the Sig Hog. Torb, D tier. He can still be run. I just don't prefer him. Like he's still decent, but I just don't prefer him. Doom, D. Here's the thing with Doom. If your team wants to run Hackfist, that's fine. You can run Hackfist. But why would you run Hackfist when you can just run a Reaper? D tier. Like these characters are still usable if like it's niche and your team doesn't know how to play the Doom or the Reaper Sombra, but you know, I would say that you probably should be playing meta anyways. Symmetra I've seen some crazy stuff with, but still D tier, just because like, well, she doesn't really provide any utility right now. She's good for maybe teleporting out of spawn, but actually you don't do that anymore, so I don't think that's very good. D tier, Bastion, sorry Instagram, he's just not gonna be good. Yeah, this meta is much more must pick than I thought. Echo, I don't think she's better than the Reaper Sombra. I still think she's decent in ladder, but I have seen some teams running her. I'll put her like middle of the pack because like she's decent, but she's weird. Very fucking weird. Ashe I still put top B tier because like she's still good with some comps that kind of counter you. She counters people that play meta and don't understand why they play meta, if that makes sense, which is a lot of people. They play meta but they don't understand why it's the meta, and to be honest I don't even know why the meta is meta, just that it's good. You know, Brawl's really good. Mei, maybe you could run with a Brawl. I just say, why would you run Mei if you could just run Sombra Reap? Farah is like one of those Echo ones where like she's good in some maps. I put her below Ashe because she's more run with the Echo, but maybe it shifts to Echo and like Echo is actually a hard counter. I don't know. Kree C tier. He's decent with the. It's just that like, if he gets dove, like he dies. Top of D tier. Like if he gets dove, he just rolls out. Like he can't roll out because he can't roll in the air anymore. So kind of. Oh, I thought I was talking about Valorant. Interesting. Genji. Put above, like, here's the thing. Why would you run Genji if you can just run Tracer? Because Tracer's just better if you're trying to get a dive going. I really hate this meta. Can't you tell? All these characters are just bad. Widow's always gonna be good. I put her right next to Ashe. Widow's just like one of those characters, and she's just gonna be in everything. Like if you play for angles, like Widow's still good. Soldier is better than Kree, but he's not very good. Do that. Let's see. Healers. Moira, must pick. Lucio, must pick. Well, I don't know. I'm recording right now. Maybe after I'm done streaming, or if you just want to go eat. I might not eat. I might just get food somewhere else. Anyways, Mercy. I'll wait for that one. I think Brig's pretty much D tier. D tier's there. D tier Brig, I think. That makes the most sense. Just because she's not really good. You can run Brig Lucio, maybe. Baptiste still like isn't very. I really don't want to have this big of a D tier in this man. But it's just true. He's not good either. I mean, no, actually, in some ladder situations he's decent, and on Junker, I don't know. He's not that good. He's better than Brig though. Zen niche, but still decent. I put him with just because supports are better in every way. Because I'm a support player, I'm putting him because he's only really run with the Junkertown Sig Hog comp. If you're going for that, I'm gonna put Mercy A tier because she's good with Ashe comps and she's also used in Junkertown. She's like bottom A tier, man, bottom A tier. Just because, you know, she's kind of good. She's kind of okay. And Ana doesn't work with Brawl. Why would you run that with a dive right now? Sometimes you run her with like the weird comps on Rialto and stuff. I'll put her as niche, bottom C tier. And that's that. This is my tier list that had the most D-rated characters. Because to be honest, I'm looking at these characters. I just don't see the value. To be honest, this meta is pretty dominant in the sense that like all these characters are kind of like good. And then you can kind of also run some other stuff with like weird sniper comps and stuff. But besides that, the meta hasn't really changed much. And the weird thing is, when you think a year ago, Brawl was still kind of the thing with double shield, Doom, May, I think it was? Or was it Doom Reaper? No, it's definitely Doom Reaper. Double shield, Doom Reaper, Moira, Lucio. And the thing is with these Brawl metas that are this, like, that just play this way, is that they don't allow any other characters to really be good. Because the way that Brawl works and the way that people play it, like, it's very hard to pull off other comps compared to a Brawl. It just makes more sense to people. So the thing that I'm looking at Blizzard, and I might actually make a video off this in future segments, is Blizzard moving in a sort of cycle with their changes, and I haven't noticed it. Like brawl, spam, dive for like, and it's usually like brawl, spam, dive for like a week, and then it's back to brawl. I feel like dive just hasn't been good for a while. But I don't know. This is the list I have. I feel pretty good about this list, and until something new changes, it's really not going to change a whole lot. But with experimentation and scrims coming up this week, I really cannot give anyone definitive answers. But if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And until next time, peace out, paz out. Let's roll the outro. Bye. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I really want to see Ana be S tier one of these days. I really do. But, I don't know. I don't think Ana is ever going to be S tier again. I just don't think she will. She's a character that does everything, right? But the thing is about these types of games is that if you're doing everything in a team-based sense isn't good. Unless you're playing some weird like pseudo comp. But those are very few and far between. To the point where Moira's just going to get more value or Bap's going to get more value. Like, these characters are just better because they're more suited to one thing. Ana's more versatile. But versatility doesn't exactly mean anything when you're playing a comp or you're in a meta where it's like the comp is very one-sided, but that one-sided is very strong. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I need to find out who I'm going to host today. And I got to study, do content, all this stupid shit.